Alrighty, so we're back into the best tractor in the whole game, the one with the front loader, and of course you can attach anything you want to the back. Let's just go ahead and fill back up our tipper. So this harvester can keep on working. Let's go ahead and just walk out to this manually. Someone did say that on this map you don't have to worry about the time scale because the crops don't die. I'm not exactly too keen on doing that because, to be honest, I don't believe you just yet. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not that ballsy. Maybe it could be just a very good troll. Some guy that's trying to troll me and make me speed up time so I lose all the crops that we've already started off with, which is great because that means, of course, we can make a bit more money. Now, what should I do? Should I drive with you? I think I should drive with you. There we go. Go on harvesting speed. We've got 69% filled up. Alrighty. And of course, we can go ahead and try to attach another tipper, the same one, because that's the only other one that we've got. Or I could go ahead and maybe sell some of the crop. So this is barley. Over there clearly is wheat. I'm pretty sure that's also got a different texture. And of course we've got these trees, which I'm assuming they are like lower quality just to make the game run a little bit better. Because the more objects are in the game, then obviously the more it'll struggle to run everything. And there's a lot of rocks on the ground. And just different flowers, so I can completely understand why it might be a little bit, I don't know, resource hogging. Although all in all, it's a really, really good map. I really cannot complain. And I have to go, well, I did say it is the best map so far. I think there has been some other map that someone said, well, there's a lot of you guys that are saying there's some other maps with the different crops, but no one's really sent me a PM. If you do have a map, then make sure you do send me a PM, because, well, by PM I mean private message. But make sure you do send a link to me, because I haven't seen any. And so far it's only just comments, people telling me you should download X map, and I can't find any of these maps. So it would be great if you could help me along on my farming journey. In the meantime, I really want to attach the other tipper. So I really want to speed things up instead of having to go back and forth. But this is how we started our original map in Hagenstad. This is how it all happened. Now we're going to have to do the good old jackknife trick, although we're going to fail at that, aren't we? Yeah, no, I really do suck at that. It's still not unattached. Look at it hop along. Alright. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. Maybe I have enough money for another tipper, though. I don't think tippers really cost all to that much money. $21,000 for that, and that's got a lot more loading volume. You know what? Let's go to the bank. Let's borrow a bit of money. Let's just max it out, shall we? There's no button there you can press to max it out, though. Just have to keep on clicking a lot. And look at that, we've already got $161,000. So right now, what I'll do is I'll get the front bay big body. Is that what I should get? Should I get this? The Kroger. We'll get the Kroger. Yeah, that's what we'll do. What should I get? I think I'll get the Sega Uno because I've never had that before. We've had the Sega Duo, that's what I've bought a lot of. So let's try that out. Hopefully it'll be easier to try and control and drive. Okay, so firstly, I really should try and reverse this properly. Although that ain't gonna work, is it? You know what, I could probably sell that off. Although we'll have to drive to the shop. So I'll wait up for that. Because the shop's quite far away. Just unload that there. And we will have to spawn a new toy. Okay, this and this. There we go. And then we'll also have to use a barrel, won't we? No. We'll see. I love these bushes, how they're like supposed to gate things off. They sort of fail at that. This looks really flimsy. This Sega Uno. The Sega Duo has a bit more meat to it. It just looks so much more respectable than this little flimsy piece of machinery. Although I could imagine it's still pretty good. And we're going to fail at this a couple of times. There we go. I got a good feeling. No, I don't. There we go. So, back to the harvester. And he's doing quite a good part of the field. What's he doing with that little spot? He's just leaving it alone. I'm not sure why did it come up so spotty. I don't think anyone really told me anything as to why it is. It's definitely not because we're playing at a fast pace. Maybe the guy that did the map did. I think that's what would have happened. Like he set everything up. There's a lot of work that must go into doing this. When you think about it, because he fertilized everything, and I'm pretty sure you can't do all this in the map editor. So what he would have done is probably just played it around a little bit. Then there we go, we've got the map made. It really is just a really, really good map though. If only Focus Interactive did like some modding tournaments, a modding competition I should say, that'd be a lot better. Of course, Focus Interactive also are the publishers of Wargame European Escalation. And if any of you guys like that game, then you probably have heard of the Wargame Cup. And there's about a $100,000 prize pool in total in that. It's really quite large. And I think it's... There we go. It's filling up this little hole. What's happening? Oh, okay. It's a bit of a rendering problem, I guess. Weird. But I'll take it. Alright, we don't have any other harvesters though, do we? We've got this sower. But I'm pretty sure I don't go. Let's go back to the... Instead of doing that, let's go over here. It's not really showing us what we own. Do we own any fields? I think we own field 8. And that's not really sown at all. We'll have to wait and see. Oh wait, it's over here, isn't it? Hopefully we're very close to it. So field 9 clearly has, I think it's canola. Well, obviously it's not clearly if I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's canola. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really digging these canola textures. It looks different. I guess it probably looks good while it is growing out. Right now, let's go and try to seed this field. Let's choose a good seed. What should we choose? Yeah, let's choose canola. Let's make this whole section canola. Got some nice flowers over here as well. And we've got that balloon that's moving about. Okay, set the worker. Make sure he's got his ridge marker on correctly. And off we go. This is quite a long field. Quite narrow, but long. Right, and then we're back to you. Okay, so we don't really have... We've got 3 tractors. That's all. Well, 2 tractors and 1 harvester. So definitely not cheating in this Let's Play. Or in this map. So you're not going to be worrying about being overpowered, shall we say, at the start. You're going to build your way up, which is fun. You're going to create your own wealth, make your own story. That's what would be bloody brilliant in a game like this. Create your own story. But like there's a story mode in Farming Simulator later. That'd be golden. I also do like how all the animals are so close to us. To our main farm at least. You don't have to drive so far and it's just so weird. Like you have to drive on one side of the map for your cars, the other side for your sheep. I didn't like that. I think that's something that they should have really improved on. It doesn't really make sense because the story behind Hagenstad was that it was a town and there's lots of different farmers like butting it out, sort of. That's the whole auction system. And that reminds me, in the last couple of videos, there weren't really many auctions, were there? Not really sure what happened to them. Or like, yeah, field auctions. Weird. But I guess you have to play longer than half an hour for like the great demand and all that other stuff to come along. Because I did a video, if you go ahead, there's so many people that tell me still to make a video on how to mod, like how to install the mods. I'm not sure if these guys are serious or what. You just type it into YouTube. I really don't understand. Some people just ask the silliest questions that you could just solve so easily by either Googling or by YouTubing, searching it on YouTube. And YouTube now is like the second largest search engine. So you're most definitely going to find like an answer. Like, what do you use to record your videos? There's still lots of people that ask me that. Or like, what program do you recommend? Of course, it's either Fraps or DxStory. Depends what you really prefer, but I'd recommend Fraps, especially if you don't really know what you're doing. So yeah, make sure you download Fraps. The demo, you can download that off their website. I think it costs about like $25 now or something. I haven't updated it in quite a while, but it's definitely well worth the money. Of course, you can go ahead and obtain it in different means. And then once you start making a bit of money out of YouTube or whatever, because I'm pretty sure YouTube now allows anyone pretty much to monetize right away. You can go ahead and buy it legitimately. But of course, I would never condone piracy though, would I? Unless the game company is Ubisoft and it fucks people over like Anno 2070 did. But that game really annoyed me. You have to be online pretty much all the time to play it. And back in those days, my internet connection kept on cutting out. And that was no fun. And of course, so many people still ask me to do live streams. I thought I've complained about my internet connection enough. Clearly not. Clearly not. Now, we don't have any baling technology. That's something that would go a long ways here. Okay, we've done quite a bit. Let's just disattach or unattach this. I know disattach is bad English. Haters gonna hate. Let's go back to the farm. Check out the other implements that he's given us. I'm pretty sure there was a fertilizer I've seen there. And that's probably something that I should have. Okay, I'll do something pretty cool. Although I don't like doing, I'll show you. Oh, there is a baler. That's good. Wow. He's given us like the real basic stuff that you need to have a lot of fun, but it's not like cheating. This, you got your cultivator, you got your plow. Nothing too OP. Now I'll go and drop this fertilizer to the other tractor. And I think we'll have to do this manually. If that we do, then I'll have to fill it up, but I'll just try it at least. What I'm going to do is attach the fertilizer, this one, to the front of the tractor that's doing the sowing. That should work. Oh yeah, and yeah, I guess the person would have been right. This is a nice tree as well. What's it growing? Apples, I see. 2D apples. And some of them are, yeah, they're all different colors. But yeah, I guess the person was right when he said that this map's crops don't really die out, because if these crops would die out, then I don't think it would look the best. So that person was probably right. Kudos to you. Now, let's go up this hill. Let's just try to go right up it without going along the path. I think this will have enough horsepower. It should. Only just. Okay, those are those fields. I was thinking, those are nice, but we've already been there. I wonder if you can bring your Big M and start cutting this, because there's so many flowers, but I guess it's still grass though. Now, hopefully my plan will work. Of course, a little bit of this will be unfertilized, but that's okay. We're in it for the long haul. Just stop him in his tracks. Wait, we should. There we go. Do that. We've got a barrel out front, so I can get rid of the barrel. Unhire the worker. Lift that up. Oh, no, wrong implements. The barrel. Bye-bye barrel. And hello fertilizer. Now, there's probably no doubt that I'm going to be doing something wrong. But if this works, I'll be really happy. Okay. And because we're hiring a worker, we don't need to fill anything up. Let's go H. Aha. So, oh, wow. So you don't really need to... So this is the only way you can sort of hire a person to fertilize. That is really cool. Right. Because normally you can't even hire the Pantera to fertilize. Let's see him do his thing. But he's very efficient. It'll take up a little bit of money because when you think about it, he's fertilizing all this time, even though like it's just sometimes he's still probably not the best use of money, but still I don't think fertilizer costs all too much. To be honest, we're not losing that much money either. It's really cool. I like that a lot. Alright, so let's go get this barrel. You know what, it'd be just faster doing this. And get the barrel back here as well. And just go to that tractor real quick. Oh damn, your rooster. It's like there's two roosters there. Let's check him out. No, I think there's only one. You're just an annoying one. Okay. So, back to the tractor we go. And we'll have to go to the trailer. And once this field's done, we'll go ahead and start harvesting at least. Well, we went through that rock. But we'll start harvesting the wheat. And in the meantime, I'll get this tractor to go ahead, or another one. The one that's will be finished sowing, no doubt. I'll go get him to start baling all of this. It's been quite a while since I've been baling, and I do love my baling quite a bit. It's very therapeutic, I must say. If you're ever feeling stressed out, then just bail. Bail away. Oh. Hopefully he'll realign himself. And hopefully we don't crash into that power pole. Although I'll attempt to do it right now, and we might be able to drive straight through it. I'm interested to see. Now, what's this harvester going to do? He's going to come back around? No, he's just going to keep going. Oh no, you can drive through it. What's that? Okay. We've got a nice shed over here. I can't remember sheds like this. This looks a bit different with that little pole. What is it, like a drainage system? I can't remember that. Yeah, this is different. I'm pretty sure it's a shed, unless it's one of those special sheds for balers. That's what it could be. Yeah, I haven't noticed any baler selling points. I'm sure there would be one, but I haven't noticed it. This is a large field as well. It can take yonks to finish it. So how's the sow gone? Gone quite well. Even though his sow is not big at all. That's alright. Guess it's just us two then. Over here, stuck on the field. What's that crop? I'm guessing that'll be canola. This yellow stuff right in front of us now. So this is barley, that's wheat. This is going to be canola, no doubt. I haven't seen, oh well, corn is, yeah, corn's on our main little Cabbage Patch. Where'd I get Cabbage Patch from? That's like a little baby's clothes company that used to do like ads on TV. Cabbage Patch clothes for kids. I'm probably sure they do even more ads on TV these days, but I don't really watch TV. Internet's taken over, and wow, this is a ginormous field. There's a lot of good money to be made out of here. Let's check out how much the Piper mod costs and see if we can have a good look at this map from up above. Oh yes, I've also downloaded some nice tractors. Like there's this guy, the guy that's made this, the Farmall 450, is making a whole group of mods of tractors that are based on like the 1950s and 1960s. So the Farmall 450 has been developed from the reliable Farmall M, which was first produced in 1939. This diesel tractor has the power to handle a 4-bottom plow. I don't think it actually has like the 3 joint attachments, so I'm not sure what it can attach. Like those hitches, I think that's all it can really do. I've got the Kira Vets as well. The Farmall costs a lot. I do want to test it out, and supposedly has unique sounds as well. So we'll get that. We'll also try to find the Piper, which is free. Very nice, of course. I'm not going to say no to free things. But let's test it out. There we go. Yeah, nice custom sounds. Hopefully it's not overpowering or anything, because there's some tractors that make just way too much sound. And it probably gets really hard to hear me. Yeah, this is definitely going to be quite loud. But it's really good. Definitely a very high quality mod. I really look forward to the little pack that he said he was going to do. The wheels spinning look really good. Check it out from first person view. We've got power steering. Really, power steering existed back in those days? Wait, the back doesn't really seem right. It's like falling off. I guess that is the way it is. Yeah. Alright, that's enough of this. Let's go flying. Let's go into the Piper this way. Well, it also stops nicely, like clicking, clacking. Right. Now, how are we going to get out of here? I'm pretty sure, well, there's a couple of these oak trees or whatever they are. So we can't fly through them, but the other trees we can fly through. Oh, you can see on the ground. What would be the easiest way? Probably turning around would be the easiest way for me. So I'll turn my rudder to the right. There we go. Oh, we're struggling to turn. Alright, let's go full throttle then. Okay. Oh, well, this sucks. What if I do that? Bring him back to the main farm. And also bring back the really old tractor. That is a really good mod. Kudos to the creator. Obviously, download links will be down below. As always. Although now there won't be as big a list, and hopefully it won't be as confusing, because, well, there aren't many mods to play with. Because I'm not using many mods right now. I'm still looking at different John Deere stuff. To be honest, they all seem like sort of reskins. Some of them are good, some of them are very different. I'll have to go ahead and download one of them. I just want different stuff. Not similar, but real different. Something to add to the game. Instead of just being a mod. You know what I mean? Like something, instead of just being a mod that just sits there and you barely use it, something that you're looking forward to using. Like that Farmall that I'll definitely be using now. Although the attachment is rather limited. Hopefully you can use those plows and cultivators though. We'll have to check it out. Just wait it out until this Deutz 5465H is finished. Giving us Z. Okay. Whoa! Yes, I've noticed this before as well with the airplane. It is kind of weird sometimes. I guess it doesn't take very nicely to being reset. Alright, let's try to straighten it out. Whoa, what the hell is happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Flying quite fast though. There we go. We've sort of straightened it out. Let's try to hit the air balloon. That's what we're talking about. No doubt we'll go through it, so I sort of already know what's going to happen. If we go through like a lot of rocks and stuff, then I got no doubt we'll go through the hot air balloon. Oh, there it is. Oh, we'll probably miss it. It's so hard to fly this stuff. Some of the most fun though is just dropping down. Of course there's no health bar or anything. It just flies down. Nose first, and it's perfect, and it's able to fly again. Alright. Go get the Farmall. Of course it's got no attachments at the front. Can't do anything. The engine looks very detailed as well. And hopefully we don't get stuck immediately. Yeah, you can only attach to like this stuff, like with hitches, not those 3 points clips, if you know what I mean. I'm not really into all this terminology myself. I've got no idea. Oh, we can attach it. Very nice, we can do that. It's connected really well. Good to see. Good to see. Let's just park it over here. It does make a lot of noise. It's a very overpowering noise, at least. God, it's still glitching up, this field. It's still, the Farmall's noise like levels remind me of TV advertisements. How TV advertisements are always 10 times louder than the actual show. It's the same between commercial TV and state TV. In Australia we have the ABC. And I've noticed that commercial TV is always so much louder. And then the ads are even louder than the commercial TV. But I think, and I think the law might have even gone into effect right now. I know this has also been the case in the US, is that now there's a law that you have to keep it at a certain rate, so now there won't be any more really loud commercials. Because it's damn annoying. I know that's happened in Australia and New Zealand. I think we use like the same standards of video encryption or whatever. Don't really know much about TV frequencies and all this stuff. I'm sure one of my subscribers would know a lot more. Oh, we even were able to fill it up just then. Let's go for seconds. Can we do it? Go on. Yes, we can. Oh. Alright, let's try to line it up properly this time. A game that I loved and I just remembered just then is a game called like Cat, the like construction company that also some of you guys want me to download. Excuse me, download the Cat silage mod that enables you to get like 100,000 units of silage. There's this Cat mod that Cat game that I had when I was, I would have been like 6 years old or so. This is like in 1998 or so, yeah. Would have been 1998. I just remembered it. It was so good. You used to be able to control this. I think all you could do is really control like the front part, like the front loader part of a machine in some construction yard, and all you had to do is like put the dirt into from one side to the other side. But that game was the shit. I used to play that so much. If only I could find it now. I'll see if I can. I'll play it if I can find it. Still letting in bits and pieces here, but that's pretty much it. Hopefully next episode I'll go ahead and start bailing. Let's check out how. Oh God, you're gonna keep moving about. Thankfully you're free, so all the troubles you cause still aren't really that bad. Okay, so this guy's about halfway done. So I'll be back when this guy finishes this field. Yeah, it's about halfway. So I'll be back when this guy finishes the field and we'll be able to use this tractor for some other stuff. Namely baling, and we'll use the other tractor probably on the trailer. But until next time guys, hopefully you're still enjoying the Two Rivers map mod. Of course, there is a download link below to all mods used this episode, or at least a good chunk of them, and I'll see you next time.